Hello, my name is Holly Pepper, and today I will be discussing the design approach for the new brand identity and multi-channel marketing strategy for TimeBank Hull and East Riding. When researching brand guidelines, most that I saw were large documents full of information like this example, with paragraphs of text explaining the reasoning behind design choices, which is useful for large organisations with dedicated marketing teams that are expanding and have full-time staff joining frequently. However, I felt it was more important to get the branding messages across quickly and efficiently. From what Kate MacDonald has said, running a non-profit organisation like TimeBank is difficult and extremely busy work. Keeping this in mind, I made the decision to create a streamlined brand guidelines to demonstrate the refreshed branding for TimeBank. Throughout this project, my aim has been to create branding that aligns with TimeBank's personality. This presentation will explain how this is being accomplished. The brand guidelines found during the research stage often included mission, vision, and value statements. On TimeBank's current websites, these are included, but this feels very corporate, and I think it's more in line with TimeBank's personality to share their mission and values throughout their website, communication, and tone of their branding. When Kate came in for a meeting, it was quickly understandable what TimeBank was and how they work, and this tone should be carried through into their branding. As a result, I opted to include an Our Voice page, which communicates TimeBank's vision in a small sentence and promotes the use of warm, welcoming, and inclusive language. The primary, secondary, and favicon logo were included as the first design element of the brand guidelines, as these are the key items of design that represent TimeBank. Since the last phase of the project, there have been a few changes made to the logos. Hull and East Riding has been added to the primary logo as this is the organisation's full name. The hands have been enlarged in the primary and secondary logo so that they are more visible when the logo is scaled down. A page displaying the correct logo colour contrast was included, along with the secondary logo in the colourways available. As discussed previously, the chosen colours represent TimeBank's connection with nature, their dedication to reduce waste, and their care of environmental causes. When making these choices, ethical and environmental practices were considered. In a study by Sundar and Kalaris in 2015, they researched how logo colour can influence judgment of a company's ethicality. From carrying out research on TimeBank and knowing their environmental work, I am confident that the use of these colours are ethical and not ambiguous. Initially, on the logo colour page, I had included the colour combinations at the top. I created this visual to ensure the chosen colours work together. However, when checking the colour contrasts on webaim.org, a few of these variations were failing the accessibility test. I adapted the failed combinations to the bottom visual. These had a higher level of contrast, which met the colour accessibility requirement. To ensure the correct use of logo, a what not to do and clear space page was included in the brand guidelines. Logos can be misused, and this can affect the vision of the brand identity. If the opacity of the logo was reduced or the logo was placed on a busy background, this affects the readability and accessibility of TimeBank's branding. Additionally, clear space is vital to make certain that the logo is presented correctly and differentiates it from any other content. Continue with the helping hands theme and human element of TimeBank's logo. Illustrations of hands will be used for storytelling. They can send a message to the user without using words. Additionally, the pattern on the left page represents the face-to-face connectedness of the hundreds of TimeBankers and a community of people meeting and helping each other. As well as having hand illustrations, I have added illustrations of faces. This links to an idea I had in the marketing guidelines and for the website, which will be discussed later. Typography chosen for TimeBank's branding, along with its purpose and recommended sizes, have been included, with a sentence about increasing size and ensuring legibility of typefaces. As discussed previously, the messaging of the colours chosen was carefully considered. The hex, RGB, HSB and CYMK for each colour has been incorporated into the brand guidelines to allow the TimeBank team to use the correct colours in design and ensure correct colours are used when printing. Additionally, I have created a separate marketing guideline. This is so that TimeBank have something tangible and easily available to use as a guide moving forward with their marketing. The marketing guidelines aim to drive new TimeBank members to join and connect with collaborators and partners. An events kit has been created with a printable checklist to ensure that the staff have everything that they require to make the event a success, with additional lines to add other items that aren't part of the marketing. The branded assets will help make attendees of the event aware of what they are supporting and will drive them towards the website and social media platforms. The kit includes TimeBank branded T-shirts for the volunteers or staff to wear to ensure they are easily noticeable. For sustainability purposes, these will be given back to TimeBank after any event and reused. The banner flags and leaflets have an illustration which visualizes what it means to be a TimeBank member, a chain of people expressing their needs and their skills and helping each other out with no money exchanged. Also, the leaflet includes a QR code that takes attendees to the TimeBank website, where they will be able to find out more information and sign up as a new TimeBank member. The A-frame will drive people towards the event, but also has TimeBank's social media information on so that passers-by are able to find out more about TimeBank. Like social media platforms, I have created templates for them to use, along with prompts as to what content to include. When working for a small, busy organisation, it's difficult to have time for social media, so having templates at hand that can be added as a template to Canva will be very useful. The concept for Instagram is to have posts dedicated to educating users on who TimeBank are and what they do, advertising community events, including member testimonials, and having a campaign that encourages members to share their hour using a hashtag #MyTimeBank. As discussed in a previous post, hashtags are a good way of tracking a campaign's progress. This hashtag campaign would promote user-generated content, which is a trusted form of content, and as it would be shared on the user's platform, it will spread to an audience that is wider than TimeBank's. In addition, it would create content that TimeBank can share within the templates I have created and would save Kate and the TimeBank team in deciding on an idea of what to put. With Facebook, it is more important to share a story with the picture and even make use of links. Examples of Facebook posts have been included to demonstrate the appropriate content. For both Facebook and Instagram, a filter has been created for members to share their hashtag #MyTimeBankHours on their stories. TimeBank's YouTube channel, I created a web banner that includes their social media information and have made simple guidance to follow when loading a video that will lead to the channel having a cohesive style and being more aesthetically pleasing. Similarly to Instagram, for MailChimp, I have included prompts for what to include in the newsletter. Along with the prompts, I have created a template for the newsletter so that content can be written straight into the template and sent. This template includes clear call to actions in order to drive readers through to TimeBank's website and other social media platforms. Here are my references for this presentation. I hope you enjoyed and thank you for watching.